Buenos dias y bienvenido a Por Aventura. This is Alan with Dueling Racers, and today I'm at Por Aventura to ride some of the best roller coasters in all of Europe. Let's go. Por Aventura is about an hour and a half south of Barcelona, and the cool thing is my mom lives 10 minutes away from this park, so Everly and I get to come here whenever we want. Today, unfortunately, I'm not with Everly, it's just me. But let's go, I'll show you around. Everly and I were talking about our top 10 roller coasters in a video recently, and the Shambhala is number 5 on our list. I just got off the ride. I rode it 3 times in a row. Once in the front and 2 in the back. I highly recommend the back row. It is so good. Obviously the front for the view, but Shambhala is amazing. Highly recommend coming to this park just for that ride. It's so loud here. There's so many roller coasters in this area. I love it. This airtime hill right here on the Shambhala is perfection. I mean, if you're sitting in the back, you start the airtime like before you get over the hump, you're just like, you're floating. It's amazing, it's so good. I know this might be slightly controversial for all you Baco fans out there, but the Shambhala is my favorite B&M coaster, without a doubt. This thing is impressive. The view going up, the first drop, all the airtime hills, it's so good. Oh my gosh, the Baco has nothing on this, I'm sorry. Everly and I agree. Shambhala over Baco all day. That view of the ocean when you're riding up the lift hill is insane. These airtime hills, you're just floating the whole time. Let's go. It is a Wednesday, and I thought there wouldn't be that many people today, but every line is like an hour and a half. It's kind of crazy. It's just like a random Wednesday. In April, I thought there'd be nobody, but I did get the unlimited pass. I think it's worth it. I went on the Shambhala 3 times. You just walk straight to the front, and he's like, sit wherever you want. So I think it is worth it getting the unlimited express pass. So I'll be back to this area, but amazing. I'm debating if I should go ride the Dragon Con. I've been on it a couple times. Everly is right. About 3 weeks ago, we were at Six Flags Magic Mountain, and she mentioned that a lot of these rides, the floorless B&M coasters, they're all kind of the same. You have Scream, you have the Superman at Six Flags over Texas, you have the Dragon Con here, you have Kumba down at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. These B&M floorless coasters, they just rattle quite a bit. It's just not it. All right, let's go see more of the park. It's so beautiful here. We have such beautiful weather. So as I mentioned, Everly is not here today. She's back at home, she has school. I'm here on vacation, get to see my mom. Like I mentioned, she lives like 10 minutes away from here. So every time we come here to the park, every time I come here to Spain, I get to come here to the park. Well, what's super neat is when I rode the back row there on the Shambhala, I met a kid who's also 12 that lives in California. He lives in San Diego, and he's here on his spring break. And it was just super neat talking to him about Six Flags Magic Mountain and Knott's Berry Farm, which Everly and I just made videos on. And we talked about his like travels. He's been to some of the other parks like Popslandia, Deutschland, and he's been to like Parc Asterix out of Paris. It's just super neat to meet all these people who have been able to travel and see all these roller coasters and ride all these great rides. It's amazing. This network is super sweet. I love it. Another thing as well is when I rode on the front row in Shambhala, I met a guy who's from Valencia, which is about 3 hours from here. He says he just drives up here early in the morning to get here when the park opens and just rides the Shambhala. I don't blame him. I mean, it's such a great ride. But it was super neat hearing him as well, like talk about his journeys and his travels. He said that he went to Orlando and that he's been on the Velocicoaster and that he loves it. He said that he's also been, of course, to the Warner Brothers in Madrid, where he got to ride Gotham City Escape. It's such a small, eclectic, like group of people that like roller coasters, and I'm super happy to be part of this network. All right, I am leaving China and entering into Mexico. So that right there is the gate into China. It says Zhongguo. It's traditional characters, but Zhongguo means China in Mandarin. So, that view, it just doesn't get old. Dang. All right, they do have a runaway mine train here. I'm gonna see if it's included in the express pass. See if I can get on a ride on it. That's kind of cool. The mine train here reminds me of when Everly was a little kid. We came here for the very first time. She was like 5, and we ran into a couple, like a married couple that had a kid, a son, Everly's age, and he didn't speak any English, and Everly doesn't speak any Spanish. And so these two hit it off just by like body language. And anyways, we like hung out and we rode that ride together. It was Everly's like first time doing roller coasters. I'll show you where that spot was, but it was such a cool moment, and I have a lot of good photos. And little side note, it was Everly's first kiss at the end of the night. She gave that boy a kiss. I was like, oh no! But man, what a good time. Port Aventura has always had a special place in my heart, of course. And I know Everly loves this place as well. And I can't wait to come back here with her. Stay, like and subscribe so that you can follow us. So we're gonna come back here together, and Everly will tell you her version of that story. They do have a drop tower here, but I've never been on it. I think today's the day to go on it. We'll see what the wait time is. But yeah, let's see. I can't believe how many people there are here today. Every line is an hour. Super glad I have the express pass, but this is the first time I've ever had to buy it here at this park. Again, it's like a random Wednesday in April. Okay, so the unlimited pass is all the rides except this one, the Uncharted, and the Mission Sesame Street or whatever. But everything else I can ride as many times as I want. But these 3 rides, I have to buy an individual fast pass for. I don't really want to ride the drop tower because I'm a little scared, to be honest. So I'm gonna pass and keep moving on. I miss my daughter. I have a lot of fun, obviously, at these parks, but it's just not the same without her, honestly. As I was saying, though, we have some big news in July, which is gonna allow us to do a lot of parks that we have never been to before. We've done a lot of the parks in the US, we've done a couple in Europe, but in July, August, we'll be announcing something pretty special, something quite unique, a golden opportunity for myself, and then of course a golden opportunity for her as well. So yeah, stay tuned. This is the ride that started it all, the Tomahawk here at Port Aventura. Everly was 5 years old and scared, and I said, listen Everly, I know you're gonna get on this ride, and you're gonna love it, and you're gonna wanna do it again and again and again. Today, there's quite a bit of long line. Again, there's a lot of people here today. But that day that we were here, the line was like 5 minutes. It was like nobody. And I promise you, we went on that ride and Everly was like, again, again, again. And here we are, literally 7 years later, YouTube channel, and Everly has been on some of the most crazy and absurd and intense roller coasters that when I was 12, I wouldn't even dreamed of riding them. I drew them in my notebook and stuff, but I did not want to ride them. She's super brave, the most brave person I've ever met. I love you, big girl. I miss you so much. So when you leave Mexico, you enter into the far west, or the Wild Wild West area here. There's a couple wooden roller coasters, one for kid called the Tomahawk, and then there's a dueling or a racing wooden roller coaster called the Stampede. And then the star attraction in this area is called Uncharted. It is a very, very good ride. And a fun fact, it's Everly's second favorite movie that she's ever watched. I think she has a little crush on Tom Holland, but that's not here nor there. But it is a cool little area. I think every park always has it. Has this Wild Wild West area. So I'm gonna go ride on the Stampede, or the Stampida, which is the dueling or the racing wooden roller coaster. I'll let you guys know how it is when I get back. Okay, I just got off the Stampida. Super strange. We're sitting in the station for like 10 minutes. We all sat down, the bar came down, everything's good. And then we're not moving for like 10 minutes. We're just sitting there in the station. And the mechanic comes up and then he starts like counting. And I'm like, oh, I bet there's something wrong with like my seat. And sure enough, he comes by, he like wiggles my chair, starts touching some stuff on the side of the train. And then it works, and everyone's looking at me like, what did this guy do? I was like, I didn't do anything. Hey, RMC, if you're listening, this ride, it needs a conversion, like 100%. The ride was not that enjoyable. I mean, it's a good ride. I like how it races, but if this ride was converted to a Twisted Colossus style RMC coaster, top notch. I know Everly would love that. Right behind me is Uncharted, a really great roller coaster that is a not miss while you're here. However, today it's down right now. The line is all the way outside, which is not normal. I've been on this ride before where the wait time is maybe like 25, 30 minutes. I'm thinking today this is probably like a 2-hour wait. The unlimited pass is not included here unless you buy like a one-time pass. I'm not sure how much that costs. Might look into it, but as for today, I might just skip it. There's a lot of other rides that I can ride, like the Baco I still haven't been on. So I had to get out of the sun, and I'm gonna have a little beer, and then I just got a salad and some wings. Hola, Aventura does have some water rides here, but the log flume ride, you get extremely wet. I've been on it before, and just not ready to get all wet right now. So I'm gonna skip it. They do have a rapids ride. I might go on it. I haven't decided yet, but I'm here to ride some roller coasters, so there's really only one big roller coaster left for me. All right, I'm about to get on the Baco. Super excited, can't wait. Been on this ride before. Like I mentioned, it is a wing coaster. I think it's a pretty good one. A lot of people don't like it. It's a little shaky. It's not that long. But yeah, I'll let you guys know how it is in a moment. All right, I just got off the Baco, and I have two things that I'd like to say. First, it's really not that great. It shakes so much. I was like, Arr. And then the second thing I have to say is the restraints. Anything that comes down like this, I'm just so over it. They need to switch out the restraints, maybe do a little retrack. It's a good idea. The ride is a good concept. And I do like the layout, you know, it goes up and around. It does like a figure 8 essentially. So it's a good idea. It does a little corkscrew in the middle or roll. But yeah, it's just, it's truly not it. I hate to say that. I'm just gonna head back to the Shambhala, to be honest. Okay, like most parks, Aventura is also in a big circle. So when you walk in, you go underneath the Furious Baco, and then you have options to the left to go to the far west and then to Mexico, or you go right and you enter the Polynesia. And so I always go right. It's the fastest way to the Shambhala and the fastest way to get to the back of the park. It's also really nice down here. There's lots of vegetation, good shading if it's hot or sunny. It's a really nice area, and they have a really great water ride called the Tutuki Splash. And I think I'm gonna go on it. Why not? Let's go on this ride. I haven't done any water rides yet, and I want to be around some water, and this is a good ride. I do have a funny story about this ride once. The timing was so perfect. When one of the boats like dropped, we were about to go up the lift ramp. This is me, my daughter Everly, and then our cousin actually that lives in Madrid. Her name is Ines. We were on that ride, and literally like the perfect timing, it dropped and the water sprayed, and it was like, it was coming directly at me. It was like, to the point where I was like, oh no. And the girls were like sitting next to me, and they like ducked, and I couldn't do anything, and the water was just like, boom. Big mistake. Never again. I will not do that again. That was crazy. You get in the boat, and the first thing you do is just like step in water. So I have my feet elevated. I'm trying not to get my bag wet because of my camera and stuff. And it's just, I am drenched. It's disgusting. My socks are wet. I just wanted to go on the Shambhala. Why did I go on this Tutuki Splash? Why? What? What was I thinking? What was I thinking? And it's honestly not even that hot. Like, it's 63 degrees. I think it's like 18 degrees Celsius, 63 degrees Fahrenheit. What am I doing? What am I doing? Theming is nice. Bora Bora. They do have a cute little like Sesame Street area with a bunch of kid rides. This is like their kiddie section of the park. It's also like a shortcut to get to Shambhala and down to Dragon Con. So I'm just using it to cut through right now. But yeah, there's quite a bit of rides here. All right, Everly and I have been on this ride before. It's called the Magic Fish, but in honor of one of my good friends in Colorado, we call it the Big Fish. Big fish, Danny, big fish. Let's go. All right, that's it. I just did another front row ride on the Shambhala, and I think I'm gonna call it quits for the day. It was an amazing day. I had a great time. And if you made it this far in the video, today is actually my birthday. So happy birthday to me, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.